Good morning, year 11. We will start our next topic in quadratic, intersecting lines and curves. So, intersection of a line and a curve is the next topic. We will learn some question and the basic topic from myms.com. Then we go on book. Okay, so objective of this lesson is finding the intersection of a line and a curve using algebraic method. You need to know how to solve simultaneous equation, and you know that one from your IGCSE, right? Let's move on to the lesson. Find the intersection of the curve y equals x squared plus 2x minus 4 with the line y equal to x plus 2. This can be solved using a graph. This can be solved by graphical method. Okay, let's move on to see how we can solve it by the graphing. First, plot the graph of this quadratic. You know how to plot the graph. Take some points. Take values of x from -4 till certain values. When x is -4, plug in x equal to -4 in this expression, get y equal to 4. Likewise for -3, if x is -3, y is -1, x minus 2, y is -4. So collect all these points and plot there. Now when you plot these points like x minus 4, y 4, x minus 4 and y is 4 here this point, and likewise x is -3, y is -1, this one down. When x is 0, it is -4 also. When x is 0, y is -4. So this is a parabola. You know that when we draw the graph of quadratic function, the curve is called as parabola. Okay? Now this parabola is U-shaped because the coefficient of x square is plus, positive. This coefficient is positive 1, value, okay? So when the coefficient of x square leading term is positive, we have U shape and we have a minimum point. The turning point is a minimum point. If this x square coefficient is negative, it will be U down and the turning point will be the max point. Clear? Now plot this line. Now on the same graph paper, we're going to plot this line y equals x plus 2 by any method. By slope intercept method or taking some points. This line is here, 2 is y-intercept is 2 and the gradient is 1. Coefficient of x is 1, so slope or the gradient is 1. So using that gradient, starting from this point 2, we can draw this line y equals x plus 2. Now, next step, when we have two graphs on the same graph paper, to solve them simultaneously or to find point of intersection, we need to see where these graphs are intersecting and get the coordinates of points of intersection. And there are two intersection points, this one and that one. So these 2 points are, the point on the right side is 2 and 4. This is 2, 4. On the graph paper, this paper, you can locate the points properly in the exam. Okay, -3, -1 is the second point on the left side, -3, -1. So these are point of intersection of two graphs, which will be solution to this equation, right? The question is, find intersection of this parabola, this equation, this curve with that line blue. So we find the point of intersection graphically. Shahul, that's fine. So this is graphical solution, graphical way to find the point of intersection. We can check it. We take x equal to 2 and put in the curve, you get y equal to 4. You take x equal to 2. So you plug in x equal to 2 in the curve in this equation, quadratic, and plug in x equal to in this line. You get same value of y, 4 and 4. That shows that these points of intersection are perfect, correct. Now, there is another way to answer this which doesn't involve graph. So there is a way which is not using graph, and that way is called as algebraic method. So solving or finding intersection point algebraically by using algebra, right? Both expressions are equal to y. You can see that y equal to this quadratic function, y equal to this linear function. So both are equal to y. We can equate them like this. If we equate them, we can simplify further to transform it into quadratic equation by algebraic manipulations. You get equation like this one here. X square plus x minus 6 equal to 0, right? After simplification, that equality, you can solve, you can find this equation which is quadratic. And now we can solve by any of the three methods: factorizing, formulation, or completing square. He's doing here by factoring, okay? Factorizing. So got two solutions of this equation, x minus 3 and x2. Now, we don't have y values, we can use any of the equations, any of these equations to find the y values. Just plug in x equal to minus 3 in this equation or in that equation, you get value of y. So, when plugging x equal to minus 3 in the lower equation, you get minus 1. When you plug in x equal to 2 in the lower equation, you get 4. So these are the points of intersection. Minus 3, minus 1, 2, 4. You can further verify plugging these points into this equation to see are they equal or not. Means take x minus 3, y minus 1 over here. You see are they equal or not. If they're equal, that means it's done. Verification. So it depends upon you what method you use to find the point of intersection, but if it is mentioned in exam, find point of intersection of a curve and a line algebraically, use this method. If it says find point of intersection graphically, by graphical method, you have to use graph. This way will give you 0 mark. Okay? So read the question carefully before you answer. Now, next step. We are solving equations simultaneously, right? When we are solving equations simultaneously, we need to look at, this is not like IGCSE. In IGCSE, we solve only linear equation, x power 1. But here we have a quadratic equation also, x power 2. So the best way is substitution method. Let's do it by our way. The best way is substitution method. What should I do? Both are equal to y. If both are equal to y, you're going to substitute these expressions on the right side this way. X square minus 3 is equal to 2x plus 5. Where? Then simplify further. We get here x squared minus 2x, this get minus 8 equal to 0. We have to solve this equation now. What if I try to make factors? What should be the factors? Show me. What should be the factor? Minus 4 and plus 2. Perfect. Then partition. One factor equated 0 or the second factor equals 0. This will give us x equal to 4. This will give us x equal to minus 2. Solve these equations simultaneously means we need x values as well as y values. How we can find y values? Have us x equal to 4. So we can substitute this x equal to 4 either of these equations. Let's use this equation, easier, right? So we get here y equal to x, x being 4 plus 5, that's equal to 2 times 4, 8 plus 5 is 30, right? So you want these x values and y values. So x4, y30. On this side, x equal to minus 2. Plug in that equation now. You get here y equals 2 times minus 2 plus 5. That's equal to what? Minus 4 plus 5 is 1. So y is 1, guys. You get these two values now. So these are the solution. 4, 13, minus 2, 1. You can write solution like this if you want. 4, 13, 1 point. And basically, minus 2, 1 is the second point. So these are the 7 solutions. Solutions are the points here, okay? You can write this way, or you can write this x and y values. It's all up to you. Any doubt, Tina? Any doubt up till here, Tina? Okay? Let's try one question now. I asked you to solve the question. If you understand, you solve this question properly, then tell me the values. We're going to plug in the values over there. Everybody try this question number 4. Solve this question properly. So, if you want, you can solve algebraically or graphically. So, to get exact values, I recommend you to solve by algebraic method. Okay? By method of substitution. Okay, take your time fasting. So, show me. So basically we are trying to find point of intersection of this curve which is quadratic with this line which is 2x plus 8. So when we are trying to find point of intersection, now we are using algebraic method of substitution. Just equate the y values with this one and turn out to be a quadratic equation. Solve that by factor or by formula. Flint, are you done? Can you sit there and plug in the values? Go ahead and plug in your values here. Yes, pen done? Sure, go. He's doing. Okay, yes, boy. I should close this one. So, Flint got the answer. He's putting the values of x and y and mark it point. Correct, guys. So, the points of intersection are 212, 416, which are the simultaneous solution of these equations. Okay, means solution to both of these equations. Right? Okay. So guys, we learned about this thing now. We will try some question from your book also. Can I take the book from there? Let's try some question from book. The method is clear. Solve by substitution. So which exercise, Mel? Which exercise is that?
Well,
Great girl. Exercise is 1D, page number 13. Alright, so we are learning exercise 1B. Students, exercise 1D. At page number 13, let's try one question randomly. For example, let's try E part. Okay, let's try 1E, page number 13. I write the question statement here. This is x minus 2y is equal to 6. X minus 2y is equal to 6. X squared minus 4xy is equal to 20. Now students, target is to solve these equations simultaneously. I want to move with the method of substitution. But what should I do, girl? I want to use method of substitution. Yes. Any idea? Suggestion? Yes, Shobhun? Take x
out of the one, like x minus 4y.
from here. Take x out. Okay. Then what you will do? If you take x out, still x is there. This is x2, this is x1. We can't take proper. Huh? Yes. So we have to take the values of x from the first equation. So take the value of the x from the first equation. In the first equation, make x as a subject. So move on 2y that side or plus 2y on the both sides. If you take plus 2y on the both sides, you will get this cancelled. So x will be equal to 2y plus 6 or 6 plus 2y. So here we get value of x. Shogun. Now plug in this value of x over here. So plug in this value of x in the second equation. So wherever you see the x, you replace it with 2y plus 6. So it becomes 2y plus 6 whole square minus 4x. X is 2y plus 6 times y is equal to 20. Clear? Now simplify further. 2y plus 6 square is 2y plus 6 times 2y plus 6. By FOIL method, if you simplify, you will get 4y squared plus 24y plus 36. 4y squared plus 24y plus 36 by FOIL method. You can expand this by FOIL method. Now, next expression is minus 4y times these two numbers, these two terms. Minus 4y times 2y will be minus 8y squared. Then minus 4y times 6 will be minus 24y. And this plus 20, we're going to move that side, become minus 20 is equal to 0. So we are on the way to get one quadratic equation. So what is that now? 4y squared minus 8y squared is minus 4y squared. 20y, 24y minus 24y should be cancelled 0. Minus 20 is equal to, what is next step?
36 plus 30.
Oh sorry, did wrong. Did wrong. So this is 4y minus 4y squared plus 36 minus 20 is plus 16 is equal to 0. Clear? What is next step? Well, great girl. How to? If I take minus 4 out, what is left inside? Y squared minus 4, right? Now we're going to apply here TOS method, TOS formula, difference of squares. Difference of squares. By using this method, first of all, divide minus 4 on both sides. To remove this minus 4. You get here y square minus 4 is 2 square is equal to 0. This cancel. 0 by something is 0. Now we can apply here TOS method. So difference of squares is product of sum and difference of numbers, means 1 time plus, 1 time minus. Now make a partition here. So either y plus 2 is 0 or y minus 2 is 0. Either y is equal to minus 2 or y is equal to 2. Clear? Now y is minus 2, y is 2. The given equation, what was the given equation? Given equation was x minus 2y equal to 6, which gives to be x equal to 2y plus 6. We are going to plug in values of y values into this equation to get x values, okay? So when y is minus 2, x will be, from this equation, x will be 2 times minus 2 plus 6, minus 4 plus 6 is 2. So what we get 1 point, which is, what is that 1 point? 1 point is 2 minus 2. So first point of intersection is 2 minus 2. Is that clear, friends? To get second point of intersection, I take y equal to 2 and plug it into that equation. Y equal to, it will give us x equal 2y, that means 2 times 2 plus 6, 4 plus 6 is 10. So second point of intersection is 10, 2. 10, 2 and 2 minus 2. These are the solutions. So I write here 2 minus 2, 10, 2. These are the solutions. There. So our target was to solve these two equations simultaneously to get the point of intersection of this curve with this line. We use the method of substitution. Ultimately, we get 2 minus 2 and 10, 2 as point of intersection. Any doubt, Bell? Apo? Any doubt? So I hope you guys understand. So I'll post one homework at myms.com and a few questions from this exercise. Thank you.